Freeman, right?
Yes, Freeman.
So, so you were telling me you were from Maryland.
I'm from the state of
and
Maryland.
you have been there a good long while.
Yes. As a matter of fact, I arrived in the Washington metropolitan area, D.C. area, pretty more close to 50 years ago.
Wow.
Attended the engineering school, and then I ended up with degrees in mathematics. So I worked as a mathematician, statistician, for about 4 or 5 years in the 70s, and reached a pinnacle in that career, and left. And one day, I was introduced to financial services.
Okay.
All right. And it was about 50 of us in a room, other agents, and of course the manager says only one of you are going to make it in 12 months, the next 12 months. Well, I figure I'd make it.
Sure.
Well, 12 months later, I did make it. I was the only one that came out of that group. And
You were the one.
I was the one.
Good for you.
So we were successful in, I sold life insurance.
Sure.
I did that for a number of years, picked up a securities license, and I was able to help individuals and families invest. And did that for about, I guess about 20 some odd years.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the last 23 years, I more or less switched markets and started helping individuals who didn't even know how to file for their Social Security.
Sure.
So I'm in my late 40s, and I looked at it. I said, well, gee, 10,000 boomers every day turn age 65. I can help them. They don't know how to file.
Right.
They don't know when to file for their Social Security. They also do not understand how money really works. And since there was the pensions were diminishing that most companies offered, I said, you know what? I can help a lot of folks here in, nationwide,
Sure.
basically wherever I'm licensed in those states. Help them understand how money works, how to maximize their Social Security, how to have a lifetime income. So I stayed in my lane over the last 23 years.
So here's what I find interesting, and you said this early on, that you had an engineering degree, right?
I have mathematics.
And
I worked as a statistician and mathematician, yes.
so that is a great skill set to bring into financial planning. I mean, you put puzzles together and you make it work.
I love that. I got so detailed, in other words, specialized in quality control and quality assurance, that aspect of mathematics, and really, really enjoyed it. You know how climate change in the financial services world, well, the climate change there with that type of, the position is just, it was secured. But as a young man, 20-some years old, I saw my opportunity to expand my horizons. And also, I saw an opportunity to call my own shots and have an opportunity to dictate my own destiny.
Right.
Yeah. So that's where I've been in this business, 1978, 79.
Yeah.
That's almost 40 years.
It is almost 40 years.
Exactly. That's right.
So what is the best part of your job today?
There's so many parameters, I put it that way, or components. I love public speaking, all right? But most importantly, the way you see the happiness and the fulfillment in your clients' faces. I don't even have to charge fees. I built a multi-million-dollar practice just based on trust. That's it. Early on, I was securities licensed, but the best part of my business is see that my clients can sleep well at night.
That's so important.
That's so important.
How satisfying is that for you?
It's very satisfying. And in establishing credibility.
Right.
That's so key. And to see some of my clients been with me as long as 30, 35 years.
Wow.
I've got,
they're like family then.
yeah. And been helping them. and I help the children, the grandchildren. So I'm at that level now.
Yeah.
So I just see them just calm, relax, just like we've had a number of corrections, sequesters. I do live in a government town.
Right.
And then recently, the government is shut down, and clients call, am I all right? Yep, you're just fine. You're just fine. So I was able to there was no alarm, because many of my clients have already been through, like as I indicated earlier, several corrections.
Yep.
We can date that back to October 2006,
Exactly.
2008, August of 2015. I'm dating myself, of course, but
That's okay.
but that's the
You're right.
the timeline in which there was a lot of volatility and uncertainty in the market. So I've been able to help so many clients. Now, I love doing that. I like public speaking. I for my own satisfaction too. I like what I'm doing now. I like to talk. Excuse me. And I'm interviewed. I love that.
Yeah.
I like my television show. I enjoy.
Tell me a little bit about the TV show.
My show. I have a segment on what we call skills to pay the bills.
Okay, I like the name.
Right?
I like the name
And
already.
my segment is justaskfreeman.com. You want to know? Just ask Freeman.
As Freeman. All right.
And so my wife is my partner on that. Brought her in on radio. Had that female, that voice.
That's
And-
important. That really
And
is
she
important.
partnered with me. And she says, well, Freeman, I don't do all that on the TV. Yes, you do. She's a great partner. And of course, I have guests, state attorneys, accountants, and discuss their industries and how they can help those who are preparing for retirement and those who are already retired.
Sure.
So that's a lot of fun for me. I enjoy personally, I like workshops, and I just, it's a great fit for me.
Well, let's talk about the other side of what you're doing. So when you're not working.
Okay.
I mean, we were talking about grandkids earlier, and you got a
Okay.
big smile on your face.
Oh yeah. Well, I love travel. I enjoy traveling. I've had in this industry some of the best times of my life. I've been all around the world. I'm very fortunate, from London to Bora Bora. My wife and I travel. My kids, they enjoy the beaches. We go out a lot, and just
Yeah, sure.
pick up on a weekend and or whatever, and we'd like to go out to dinner, attend various events. We see the Washington Wizards. I had season tickets to the Ravens for 22 years.
Oh, wow.
I just gave up the PSLs and the tickets recently. I said, well, I can stay home and watch the game rather than be out there. We had several tickets, so I gave that up. But I enjoy sports. I enjoy entertainment. Okay, different artists. A lot of family gatherings. We do a lot of things together.
So how many grandkids?
I have two.
Two?
Two grandkids, two grandsons.
Oh, two boys.
Yeah,
Oh,
two
wow.
two grandsons, and my daughter, and then of course my wife here of 46 years. We've been married.
That's so admirable.
Yeah, I appreciate that. And we've been together 48 years.
Nice.
We were students ourselves. Someone told me one time, he says, well, the longer you've been in this industry, the bigger your story gets. I understand that now. I was a young buck back there, 20-some odd years starting in the business, and the story does get longer from my background.
Of course it does. Sure.
From humble beginnings with just basically a pair of blue jeans and a sweatshirt. Had Howard University on the front of it, that sweatshirt, and a trunk coming in from Columbus, Ohio, as a youth. And this is leading up to meeting my wife of 46 years. And we were youngsters, 20-some odd years, getting out of
Sure.
school and so on. Then we planned our child, and Kim came along, that's my daughter, and then my two grandsons, Sean, and of course, his name is Kobe for short. He's fun. Both of them
Yeah.
are. I have a smile on my face because both of them are fun. So we do family stuff.
Just normal life.
No, normal
everyday
life.
life. Yeah. So
And- go ahead.
So what is there anything else that you want to throw in that we haven't touched on yet?
I would say that my philosophy in life is to give thanks and be grateful. I'll be 71 next month. All right. I'm grateful that I'm here, reasonably good health, and I have a family unit around me. Family is very, very important to me. And I would say, just be grateful, live a good, healthy life if you can, and put time in that family, okay? Because you will age, and you want your family members to be around you, and enjoy yourself. That's it. Just. You're only here for a flicker. You've got that little segment of time, so you better enjoy yourself and enjoy those around you and surround yourself with some good people. And that's what I would offer.
Well, I like that.
Yeah.
Freeman, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Appreciate you hanging out.
Okay,
with me
well,
today.
thank you for having me.
Yes.
Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you.